Good morning, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It is Friday, February 9th, and this is your morning setups call. Okay, so overnight, we've been back and forth with the futures. We were red at the open. We were green around 6 o'clock this morning, and now we've rolled over red, and we're coming back and retesting the lows of yesterday after hours, right? You can see the area on the SPY we're coming into right now. Q's here, not far behind it. IWM is already through it, right? IWMs have still been the weak link here on the 200-day, not finding traction yet. Let's see what the ES is doing here. Yeah, BS is slowly coming back to its low as well. So, nothing's quite resolved yet. And the truth is, with yesterday's candle closing on the low, we're looking for a reversal candle here, guys. We're looking for a candle we trade below, come back up and go. I still think at this point, the 200-day, which we hit on the ES, is still in play here for a possible retest. You have to watch for that. Maybe that's what they're trying to do. And the truth is, it's just not that far away anymore. It's, 4 points away on the SPY. It'd be nice if we got there quick, but hey, who knows? So oil continues to show a little bit of weakness here, right? Broke below the 50-day now, coming in hard here, giving back basically the entire move it had since mid-December, right? Giving this breakout area back at this point. So this is not horrible. This is flushing a lot of bullish sentiment out here. It hasn't corrected as much as the markets, right? So the market's corrected all the way back, and then some. Oil has not corrected as much. So this is okay. I did buy a little bit of XLE common for a long position yesterday. I have plenty of room to add. I bought quarter size to start. Also, keeping an eye on the cryptos. Not that I trade them. I do trade the blockchain companies, but it's still stuck here. Bitcoin is still stuck. Cannot get above the 8-day. It's been its Achilles heel since it broke it. Basically, we were almost never above it, broke it right away, and it's just been going down. So until that changes, I suspect this is going to stay stuck in this pattern. So going into today, we have another tough day again. VIX right now is spiking. Right, VIX is almost back to the highs yesterday, not quite getting there. You can see it's ramping up towards it at this point. And, so nothing's quite changed yet. So at this point, no clear signal to swing long. Still scalp shorts, take some shorts here if you like them and stuff, and try it. And then we could look to place some of the names that have been strong. So, looking today, NVIDIA had fabulous earnings. See how this thing does. It's opening up, right close to all-time highs right here, right? This 250 area, right? It's right in that area. How does it handle this area? Does it try to go through? Does it pull back? Does it feel weakness with the market? Keep an eye on this today. Maybe there's a trade there. If they want to hide someplace, this could be a name they hide. This could gap and go. So we'll keep an eye on that. FireEye, another name that really, really good earnings. Got an upgrade or two here this morning, opening up above this area. Its recent high was 18. So, it's got a little bit of room here if it wants it. If this thing wants to go, another area where they could hide, right? It's opening up in the 16 area here, right at this resistance spot, filled this gap, right? It's right to here. That's where it's opening right now. Does it want to try to run? We'll have to see. I doubt it does it all today, but, again, has a lot of short interest in it. Another name like Snap did the other day that can go. Speaking of Snap, still some short-term options. Some more option buying into that one yesterday. I wouldn't lose track of this yet. Twitter, not so much option buying yesterday. Got a couple upgrades this morning. We'll see how this handles. You now can trade against this candle, right? You have a big candle to trade against now. If it holds this, you can go long off the bottom of this. You can short into the gap. And, here's your next resistance is back up. Same thing, Tesla, by the way, yesterday. Big engulfing down candles yesterday into the bottom of this range, coming into that trend line area. We'll see how that handles that and what it does there. What else? AIG had earnings last night and this morning, and they're flat. Nothing going on here yet at this point. So nothing to do there. Overall, guys, look for strength. Facebook had a lot of weekly 175s bought yesterday. I tried a couple of them, a couple being two. I took a small loss on it and got out yesterday, which was the right thing to do. And it's almost all the way down to the 100-day, right? Almost all the way down to the 100-day here. So, pay attention. Maybe it wants to tag that here. The nice thing about all this, guys, is it's creating good setups. Nice swing trade environment to go long into this eventually when this is over and find some good setups and take some setups. We just have to wait for them to develop. Netflix still holding, it's holding the 21 day, right? 21 day, 21 day. If it breaks below and the market really goes, it could be a nice quick short. It's got a big hole in its chart right here, right? Big hole, right? Could easily try to push through that rapidly. So something to keep an eye on if you're looking to do a short. Bank of America and the banks continue to try to be a little stronger, though they kind of gave it up yesterday. There was a good amount of call buying. The market's in corrective mode at this point, and it's trying to take everything with it now. And, we'll see where these things go. What are bonds doing here? Bonds this morning are still elevated, right? They're not selling. The bond yields are not coming in like everybody thought they were. I keep seeing people out saying, these have to go up. TLT has to go up. It has to come back here. It doesn't have to. We could see a violent move down into bonds and a violent move up in the yields because they've been so artificially suppressed for so long. So just, be aware that, they don't have to do anything. What else? Looking at some of the sectors, CAT, again, here's your 100-day coming into that area. It hasn't given us a sign yet. Boeing is still a darling stock, but just broken the 21-day now, and it's coming to the bottom of the Bollinger Band. It's getting tight. Intel had some huge call sweepers into the blood yesterday, but it couldn't get it going. But those are on my radar. They're the 45, so I have those. I have a little note on those, and that's what I start to do here, guys. When I see big things I like or big option plays I like, but the market's not telling me to take them yet, I just note them. I write them down so that when I start feeling like the market's ready to turn, I'm going to take them. So I'm going to go live probably as we get closer to the open today for everybody in the service. I'm going to put this out there for everybody. So today, be careful. Apple went ex-dividend. See how it handles that today. Just so that final thought that I didn't talk about Apple. This is going to go ex-divvy today. You have a 63-cent pull down in it. And honestly, at this point, it's below the 200-day again and looking weak. So if you're interested in what I do this every day. SmartOptionTrading.com. It's $25 for the first 30 days. You get the morning video, you get the afternoon closing video telling you what I like about the markets, what I think is swingable, what I don't like. And all day long on my private Twitter feed, all the option flow news and trades and everything that's taking place gets done there. And then we do a weekly webinar every Thursday night at 6 o'clock. So if you're interested in joining me, SmartOptionTrading.com. Would love to have you guys sign up and join me for a week for $25 for the first 30 days. You can't beat that. All right. Everybody have a good day. Be safe, and I'll see you for the open.